Hey everyone, so this week on the RPG World Builder app development video, we are going to be looking at dungeon maps. I made one earlier because I was playing with it, and I'm just going to show how this whole process works and what it can do and what it offers, because it's really cool and it would be really useful if you are running a campaign or an adventure. Excuse me. So you can see here what we have is a 5x5 auto-generated map of a dungeon, and we're using a limited tile set just for testing. You'll notice that like all the tiles kind of repeat. We have corner tiles, north, south, east, west edge tiles. I actually swapped this tile out with another one just to create an entrance. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you how you can create one of these maps from scratch. So we're going to go in and we're going to name this one, we're going to name it Dungeon, we'll name it Dundian. We'll name it Dundian 2. And then we'll put a note in there, Dundian 2. Whatever. And then we're going to make the size, we're going to make it 25, and it's going to make it 5x5. We may change the sizes in this so it's easier to figure out what the sizes are. But for right now, that's what it is. It's just the square. It's just the square root of whatever the number is. So if it's 49, it's 7x7. If it's 36, it's 6x6. We don't want an overworld. We want a dungeon map. And you'll notice that some of our options disappeared there. And we're going to auto-generate this map. It'll probably generate exactly like the other one, but anyway, I'll show you what it's doing. So we're going to just save that. So our map's saved. We're going to go back. This page still isn't refreshing. It will, though, in the future. And there we have Dundian 2. My poor spelling. We'll load that. And then you'll see, well, the map isn't exactly the same as it was. It is using the same set of tiles. So what you can do in this is very similar to the overworld map, where you can click a tile, and then you can swap that tile out by long holding, and then like, this is a northwest corner tile. So say I wanted to change it with another type of northwest corner tile, that would be the option in there. Right now it's showing options for all tiles. In the finished version, you'll just have options for specific sets of tiles in there. We're not going to change this tile out, but what we are going to do is look at the overlay. Because if you notice in here, well, we went back all the way, so that's a small bug. But if you look at the overlay here, we have some water in there, and these overlays can be changed out as well. So what we want to do is we want something other than water in this tile. So what we're going to do is just long hold on there. And instead of changing out the room, we're going to change the overlay. Excuse me. And so now we have different things that we can put in there. We have bones, shallow pools, stairs descending, or a trapdoor. We're just going to put some bones in. And what that'll do is it'll swap out the water that was in there for a different overlay. And you'll notice that in that tile now, there are bones instead of the water. We can do that again. Let's look at let's do descending stairs. We'll just save this. And now you'll notice that the tile has a set of stairs that are descending. This can be done with each tile, I believe, for the basic version of the app. I think each tile has 5 or 6 different overlays that can be applied. So let's look at this one as well. This one has a lot more stuff going on it. So we have we have bars and doors right now. So we're going to change it to altar and doors, and we're going to save that. And you'll notice that it's changed where you have an altar and 2 statues in that tile now. So these overlays allow you a great deal of flexibility in what you can put into your dungeon, into each room or each corridor. Like I said, these tiles that we're showing here are from a very limited set. We're only using one of, like, these are interior tiles. These are west edge tiles. This could be switched out though, and this is what I did earlier in that other map, was I just switched it out with an east edge tile, which made an entrance leading into the dungeon. Also, these tiles, if you look at them, they're four-way. So you have a north, south, east, and west entrance into the actual room or the tile itself. Now inside the tile, there's like multiple rooms and corridors. We will also be featuring a series of tiles that have 8 ways. So there would be 2 north, 2 east, 2 west, and 2 south. In an upcoming video, we're going to show those off because right now we haven't implemented that. It's going to work on the exact same design functions. So with the 8 ways as the 4 ways. You'll notice that when I changed that other tile out, it created a dead end there as well. So you have some flexibility as to how you want to build your map. You can auto-generate it, or you can create a blank map, just like with the overworld maps, and then fill in each tile with a dungeon and build the dungeon that you want from scratch. And you can build this up to a 10 by 10, which with the 8-way tiles, because those 8-way tiles, some of them have like 4 or 5 or even 6 rooms per tile. You're looking at like a mega dungeon with the with a 10 by 10 map, 10 by 10 dungeon map. So this video's already gone on 6 minutes, and I don't really like making these videos that long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video there, and then next week we're going to have some more features to show you with these dungeon tiles and what's going to be coming, because these are huge additions to the app that are going to release in the base version. And it just gives you that much more flexibility. Also, remember that these dungeon maps can be attached directly to your overworld map. So say you have a forest, and in that forest you have ruins. In those ruins, you may have this dungeon, and it's all attached into that single tile, where you just basically go from the forest to the ruins into this dungeon, and then you have this fully modifiable, incredibly flexible dungeon that you can use to create whatever you want. And you'll also notice that you have descriptors and notes that you can put in to where you can put in counters or whatever you want. So, all right. We'll be back next week with more dungeon stuff because it's super awesome. And thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our page, rpgworldbuilder.com. Also check out our Facebook page. We put updates on there. And make sure you sign up on rpgworldbuilder.com for our email list. We'll send you information as the app gets ready to be released. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.